Welcome. This is a Scorpio reading. This might be a random specific Scorpio reading. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is complicated. Um, there's some issues with. Wait, before I get into the issues with everything in your community and your friends and your family and you skyrocketing to the top in your career or whatever you're doing, hold that thought. What? Yeah, trust that the changes that are coming into your life are all good. So no worries, no worries. Um, Most of the problems are going to be from other people around you, or from your friend group, or your community group, or like I was saying, your family. They expect this of you, or whatever. That you can work on. So mundane warning, day-to-day warning for somebody. I don't know why, but my scalp started itching when I pulled the card for you. So if you're having issues with like a little itchy scalp, I don't know who needs to do that, but a little coconut oil will do wonders. Some massage, a little coconut oil in there, some jojoba oil. Just put a little cap on. Maybe it's really cold where you are. I don't know. It's hot as fuck here. Something about toes. I don't know. I don't know. Something about toes. Also, maybe a burn warning. I don't know. There's like something about toes, something about don't get burnt, or kind of seeing like a coffee pot running over or someone making tea or something. If you're gonna make tea, like right now, be careful. Scratchy throat, nothing beats gargling with salt water. Really nice water though, and really nice salt. It makes a difference. Don't get shitty water and shitty salt. Get good water and good salt. Gargle with that, and drink some hot water with honey. Like, leave the tea out, maybe some chamomile, but I don't know why I'm hearing this. Just like regular, nice, good, clean, pure water with some honey, real honey. Well, coconut oil, you'll be feeling good. Okay. What's the thing about the don't get burned, though? It could be a kid thing, like a kid, if you're babysitting or you have a nephew or a niece or something, make sure that they can't reach up and grab a teapot or your tea. Don't walk away if you're drinking tea if there's like a little kid. Just don't get distracted if there's something hot and a kid or yourself, you know. Don't be playing on your phone and trying to like make tea and coffee at the same time. Okay. Got that out of the way, got that out of the way. Everything else here tells me that you've been working hard and your success is next level, or it's about to be. And so the situation here is you're kind of being bumped up into another tax bracket, and it's a level up from your community or your fraternity or school or your family, like your besties or something like that. And so you're going to just kind of have to reconcile the fact that it's like when you're a little kid in elementary school, you're not still friends with those same people, and not everybody is meant to be in your life forever. But if it's a family situation, it's asking you to allow yourself the luxury, allow yourself the fruits of your labor. And it's kind of more important for you to indulge yourself and feel safe and comfortable and have the fabrics that feel good on your skin, or the jewelry that is real on, on your skin. Let somebody else wear the fake gold or the fake silk because they're not as sensitive as you. They don't have your refined taste. So it's almost like you are meant for this, and it's okay to allow yourself that. So I don't know. It's a example would be what you're going on vacation with your family, everyone together, and they're all staying at this hotel, and you're like, I'm gonna stay at the Four Seasons. Sorry. And everyone's like, wow, snob, better than us now. And it's not about that. So don't let anybody do that to you. It's about you've worked hard. You made the right decisions when it came to either your career or just literally persevering through hellscapes, knowing that there would be a time that you could enjoy it. And the time is now, okay? The time is now. So if your friends that you're around can't afford the same kind of vacation you want, you go on vacation and you make friends there. That's kind of a harsh message, but it's not though, because the double-edged sword here is with play ball in reverse. There's some people around you, whether it is in your family, that they play with your head, and they know how to say the thing that's going to make you feel bad and going to make you hate yourself, or I don't know. It's like you're incredibly talented, so there could be some envy and jealousy around you anyway. But what I'm trying to say is that you will have some friends that fall away from your life. You will have some family members that are not okay with your success and you being more powerful than them or maybe more rich than them. It could even be a parent or someone that you looked up to. And that's heartbreaking for you, but that doesn't mean that you should keep yourself in a place where everybody else is, because that's just not who you are, especially as a Scorpio. That's not what y'all were born to even do. And you need privacy. Okay, so for some of you, it has more to do with the fact that you need privacy in your life and maybe they don't. Like maybe nobody knows who they are. So they don't have to stay at the private island or the Four Seasons. Do not hate yourself for that. That is you protecting yourself. You're being asked to protect yourself. So it's not about being a snob, and it's not about I have better taste than you or I can't handle shitty food or fake gold. Like it's about you protecting yourself and enjoying the fruits of your labor like you promised yourself you would do. And the ones that are meant to be in your life are going to be happy for you that you can do that and that you can be private, safe, but also have adventure. So what was I gonna? I have ADHD, you guys. I'm so sorry. So there are people that you have around you that you consider very good friends because you're a good person and you have a good heart, and maybe you project that onto them. But you're going to start seeing behavior that makes you look at them sideways, like, my friend? You are you my competitor? Are you gonna showgirls me and throw some beads on the floor and have me slip and break my leg or something? I don't know. That's for somebody, but it could be that you're realizing that people wanted to put you in a box where they were above you for whatever reason. If it's a family or a fraternity or a sorority, it's that maybe in the past you had an understanding where it's like the kid game where the floor is lava. We get together, we play this game, we decide who's on what side and what the rules are, right? But you're not a kid anymore, and this isn't a game. And so, anybody that starts to act funny towards you and starts to be like, oh, who do you think you are? When you've been especially kind and generous to them, that's a clue. You haven't been stingy, you've been kind, you've been generous, and they still are like, who do you think you are? That's a clue. That is someone who wants you to be underneath them because they have you wrong in the first place. Like, they don't understand all of the different sides of you or the nuances, or they don't see you hard at work, they only see you at play. It could be a childhood friend situation where all you knew each other was from play, or even a friendship where it was all drinking or all drugs, and you're moving away from the party boy or the party girl or the Tatiana or the Valentino, um, the boys, bros over hoes or something. And it has nothing to do with any of that. It has, at the core, to do with them and their ego feeling challenged because they feel like they've lost control over some sort of imaginary scenario where they're smarter than you or more capable or more talented or something. And if it's a friend, it's like almost like you've been playing along, or you've been pretending to be dumber or pretending to be poor, or less refined, or have less of an understanding of, I don't know, I'm just getting like the world of fine art and that sort of refinement, that sort of affluence that has nothing to do with ego, where that person might be in it for that. You understand deeply art, which is why you need to separate yourself from the fantasy of maybe your friends or entourage or family members who suddenly are treating you different because you might be richer than them now, or be able to take the kind of vacations that they couldn't afford. But like I was saying, they don't need the same things you do. Maybe their skin doesn't itch with fake fabrics or fake jewelry or something like that, but you do, or you are well known, or you're about to blow up, like be worldwide known. If you were known locally, you're about to blow up. Okay, so you kind of needed to get this out of the way. And you kind of need to come to an understanding with yourself right now that it has nothing to do with you being a bad person, to enjoy the fruits of your labors, to indulge your refinement, to make sure that you feel safe and comfortable. However, you have to do that unapologetically, comforted, safe, privacy. Your long term legacy is almost second to the fact that you just need to enjoy yourself right now without worrying about what everybody else thinks. Okay? And those people that are meant to be on your side are going to do what they have to do to build the bridges with you. Whether they can go with you on those trips or not, they'll be happy for you, and they'll be there to hang out when you get back without resentment and mind games to try to make you feel guilty. If you come from a small town, you might not be able to stay in that small town forever. And if it's like a situation where you are getting out of the hood or something, and your guy friends are going to try and make you feel like less than a man for doing that, or your girlfriend, same thing. It's a mind game ego thing, and like I said, it's going to be a safety issue at a certain point. And if you do blow up and you do become worldwide known, you can't just stay where everyone else stays, and you can't just live like everyone else lives. And I think you know that intellectually and in your soul, you know that too. And you've been trying to please everybody your whole life, from what I can tell. And you're not being tasked to do that anymore. And you're not being tasked to build bridges with those who won't see you for the shining star that you are. So if you've been working very hard, allow yourself some time to ground yourself, meaning like work life balance. Take a vacation, go somewhere you've always wanted to go. And this isn't, pay for your whole entourage to go with you. No, you need to save your money. If these people are having issues with their ego and dominance, and like I was saying, imaginary worlds where you are less than, you can't buy their loyalty. I mean, you can't buy loyalty anyway, so. What to do, what not to do. Hmm. Okay. It's just really telling you to rest. It's like cave dweller. It's kind of telling you to be like a hobbit. You know the hobbit? Um, they just kind of like to be left alone, and they like to do their little gardening and their cooking, and go for a little boat ride, maybe go fishing or something. And if it is a family member, maybe it will be shocking to them. But like I said, if they really love you and they want the best for you, you'll be able to tell from their reaction what side they're on, okay? You don't have to make any decisions right now. Like, if this is a serious life decision to walk away from a best friend or a romantic partner or a family member, you don't have to walk through that door until you're ready. So it could be that some information comes in or something happens this week where um, it's like you don't have to wonder, you'll know. So your head and your heart will be on the same page here. And it's really up to you to rest, to take some time to rest, have a little vacation somewhere where it's private, and if you have a new love in your life, if it's someone that just came into your life and there's a strong sexual chemistry, like you're all about that. Like it's a soul bonding, if it's like a soul bonding sexual chemistry sort of thing, take them with you maybe, but not the boys, or the whole family, or the mom, or the dad, or do you see what I'm saying? Like if you have one ride or die, that's one thing. But you all don't need the same level of luxury, comfort, and privacy. So don't judge yourself for that. That's what you're being tasked to do. Rest. You worked hard, don't forget to play hard. And don't think that you have to rest in the same way that the guys from the old neighborhood or from school or whatever do. That's just going to be struggle for everyone because it's going with the flow is that nothing's permanent. And that's okay. All right, so sensual pleasure, okay, wish fulfillment, satisfaction, All of that's yours. No guilt, no worry, no pain, no suffering. Like your guardian angels, or if you haven't met your soulmate yet, the message from your soulmate that's coming through, I don't know who you are, but it's just like, please be happy. I want you to smile every day. I want you to be as happy as you can be until I can hold you in my arms. Okay? Okay. Scorpio. That's good news. But it's complicated, right? It's not so easy. But you're going to feel super ready. So pay attention to the way people treat you as you get bigger, make more money, or even become happier. Is there anyone around you that seems to be really annoyed when you're super happy? Get them out of there. Like, get them out of there. And if it's like a parent or an uncle or a grandpa, like that's sad. I'm sorry, but when you're on that private island, it's not going to matter much. Like that person might be hateful no matter where they, if you brought them with you, they'd find something to complain about. So this is about you and your joy and your peace and you being diligent and disciplined about scheduling in a break and a place where you can feel comfortable and safe. What are your comfort requirements? Okay? Keep the bar high. Keep your standards high. If you don't feel like talking about it right now to anyone, don't do it. If you don't feel like communicating at all, don't do it. Just getting kind of like a big need for privacy here. So no guilt, no shame, okay? Scorpio, you got this. And if you haven't met your soulmate yet, their heart burns for you as we speak. So hang in there. See you for the next one. Bye bye.